Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. John Lester gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Meadows.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
At the ball.
Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Martinez absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Grounded to third. Boggs has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Zobrist, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. That's popped up. Bogarts over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Charlie Morton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the pitch.
Pedroia.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade.
Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Batting third, no left fielder, Ted Williams.
Striding in, Ted Williams. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Adames picks it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike two. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for a called strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
This is foul right side. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next will be Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2.
2-2 count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Left side. Boggs gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Count 2-1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Softly hit to the left side, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Pedroia is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We play 2.5. No score on the show. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Zunino shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vazquez.
Digging in, Christian Vazquez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Catches the corner, got him looking. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A high fastball is in there. Pedroia gets his lead at first, nobody out.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
So digging in now, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
In now, Jimmy Fox. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One out and a runner on third. Two and 0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-1 to Martinez. Xander Bogaerts would be next. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Three runs already home here. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Popped up. Choi has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 2-2. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. Boston leads it 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Up high, 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Digging in for his second at-bat, G-Man Choi. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Lays off. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And the count will be full. And another foul ball. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A man at third with 1 away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Yanni Chirinos, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 72, Yanni Chirinos.
To the plate now, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Ted Williams is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ted Williams, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Williams has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Ready once again, Jimmy Fox. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives two more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Into the box, David Ortiz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front, 6-0. So here's Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Hey!
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
3-2. We got 3-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Now here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 6-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it bangs off the monster. Zobrist is on his way home. He scores, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, The batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes. Ji-Man Choi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
the batter number 15, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
From the stretch, Ted Williams is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
On the ground to third. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped up the line to first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Outside, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0. Jose Martinez would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. Boggs fields it cleanly. And a desperation throw there, but it's way late as he got himself an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Josh Taylor takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Josh Taylor.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Taylor is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The next 1-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They trail 6-1. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jimmy Fox.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, David Ortiz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hit hard to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 1. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Pitch on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Benintendi heads back on it, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A runner at second, nobody out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Ji-Man Choi would be next. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Struck him out, and the Red Sox continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
6-1 the final tally today. The Bo Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. John Lester earns the win, his second, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.